increasing trend to settle differences brutally. What makes this fight different is that this one is about to be reported.
Never seen such a war in the engine. Well,
we'll get this California gold through. Well, Grant will have our scalps anyway. Pushing through, Sergeant.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow. Climb aboard. You are about to take a journey out of this world into the world of the future. Forget the world around you. Forget the people around you. You are entering Futurama, alone with your own thoughts.
Jimmy Rollins of Seattle, on his way to Washington, D.C. and his first Boy Scout Jamboree. He's getting a king-size thrill out of the ever-changing view of America through these big picture windows.
How's it look to you so far, son?
It's the greatest.
Take this highway, for instance. It follows the coast all the way down to San Diego.
You can only imagine what resources will soon be brought back to Earth by these early pioneers.
Yeah, King's Highway.
But what about our own Earth? Are there not still resources here to meet the needs of the world tomorrow? What about that great unexplored continent at the bottom of our Earth, larger than the United States and Europe combined? Already, Antarctica has become a great scientific laboratory for men of all nations to discover great new land areas rich with natural resources. Antarctica is but one area of great promise for the future. What about the others? What about the sea? We have long sailed its surface and fished its depths. But at the very bottom is a land of undreamed of abundance.
What a day.
With enough food to feed the Earth's population.
My family will never believe me.
There are rich ores and minerals carried by submarine trains to process stations on the coast. There is the water itself, to be drained from the sea and made precious rain, to turn desert lands into fertile lands. There will even be new areas for living and working, a whole new dimension of life for people of the future. Now, consider the thick, lush lands of the equator. Here, nature flourishes in its greatest abundance. Technology has finally led the way into the wild profusion of the jungle world. One day, this land will be transformed into land for farms and pastures for cattle. From the abundance of equatorial jungles, there will even be new areas for living and working. The future offers great promise. Once barriers to man's progress, the mountains will soon be traversed by multiple highways that will soar over canyons and cut through towering walls of granite. They will carry a life stream of minerals and other natural resources to the thriving industries of tomorrow. Highways, too, will open up the great expanses of desert lands, one day to be made fertile again by waters pumped from sea and river, from dam and mountain stream. The highways from great new centers of agriculture and industry will lead inevitably to the metropolis of tomorrow. Access will be easy to the heart of the city, the core. In and around great cities like this will live many of the people of the future, a future of limitless hope and promise. And nowhere will this be more evident to the homemaker than in the kitchen of the future.
Yes, I couldn't believe it.
That's certainly understandable. It's hard to believe there actually is an oven that can cook a roast in minutes by electronics, then bake you potatoes in less time than it takes to carve the roast.
My family will never believe me.
And remember that new idea for the family that enjoys casual living. A refrigerated cart, ready for wheeling into a game room or out onto the patio. Perfect for keeping foods and drinks cool for informal entertaining.
Yes, that's a wonderful idea.
Now let's continue our journey into imaginative design and new concepts from the far corners of the world.
Hey, Mom! Mom?
Why, it's just like being on the Mediterranean. Good heavens, I really am. How wonderful. What a day. Yummy. My family will never believe me. Beautiful. And all that room for fresh foods, too. My goodness, how can so much frozen food fit into such a small space? And no frost, either. Just look at how much this dishwasher holds. Well, I must say, I certainly am getting around.
It will be memorable for us.
That's very kind of you, Judge.
I'm afraid they'll expect you to make a few remarks, Mr. President.
I better save my few remarks for tomorrow.
Is there anything else?
No, yes, there is something else. Would you request the band to play Dixie for me?
Dixie? Mr. President.
Dixie, sir? Somehow I think it would be a fitting thing at this time, in this place.
Fellow citizens, the President is very tired, and he'd like to be excused until tomorrow. He asks that the band play Dixie. Dixie? Why, what does he mean by that?
You know that Gettysburg is in Pennsylvania?
Why, they seem to like it.
Why not?
How simple these controls are. It happened again. A second oven. How wonderful. Just pull it out for easy cleaning.
You know that Gettysburg is in Pennsylvania?
Why, they seem to like it.
Why not?
Ah, there's something I like. I bet something smells good over here. Ah, I'll have to sample that. Ooh, that's hot.
Your blood will turn white. Your face will turn green. Your eyeballs will pop with pressure. Because our doomsday shows the living end. Hoard your strength. Take a shot. You're gonna need an awful lot when you see our shocker pictures. So terrifying that it is easier to die than to live. Come if you must, but make your wills. Say your goodbyes, for soon you may be up in the skies. Doomsday is coming.